have not eaten in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
Honestly, I'm very happy they're taking away the food stamps. That's great because y'all swear at the poll you were doing something to hurt immigrants and people who look like me. But now, all the rednecks and Mima and Papa and Junebug and Slutterbug and all y'all gonna be hungry this fucking Thanksgiving. Thank God. You thought you were shooting other people, you end up shooting yourself in the foot. Good. Like, great. I'm happy. Thank you. Majority of the immigrants who you claim are stealing your stuff, we don't even qualify for food stamps. Maybe y'all can use this hungry time to think about what y'all did at the poll last November. This Thanksgiving, maybe y'all can fast and repent.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a topic that is causing shock and confusion for some Americans. The changes to SNAP benefits, commonly known as food stamps, and yet, yes, some white Americans are finding themselves suddenly impacted and struggling to understand why. So guys, I'm just going to roll the clips, then I'll be coming back with more commentaries. In case of any thoughts, kindly feel free to let me know in the comment section. Join the conversation. Have you or someone you know been affected by changes to SNAP benefits? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'll be coming back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for more updates on social issues, policies, and economic changes.
If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two more.
Baby, white TikTok is in a frenzy, and while I have my voice right now, I'm going to use that hoe. They don't understand how their SNAP benefits are being cut off in November. They literally thought when they heard SNAP benefits, it was only going to hit the black folks, okay? Now, I'm going to say this. When the government shuts down, it does not just shut down for one particular group of people. It shuts down for everybody and they fucking mama. So yes, white people in the Midwest, these Appalachian white folks, y'all ain't gonna have y'all shit either. Now I am gonna say this, when you decided to vote for that man, you put a wild card on the table during UNO. You don't know which way this man is gonna go. And no, I am not blaming Democrats once again. They are holding the fucking line for the Affordable Care Act and Medicaid. Something you white folks on SNAP need. So y'all better buckle up. Now, if there's an uptick in shoplifting in grocery stores, if y'all see that shit, be like Pam on Martin. I ain't seen jack.
You wanna know what's crazy? Now we see who need them motherfucking stamps. Well, now we see who really down bad and shit, who really need them more than us, huh?
This morning I called my local DSS office and I asked them to confirm whether or not what I was hearing was true, knowing it was true, that SNAP benefits are not coming next month. And she said, yeah, no, you're right, they're not coming. I said, okay, well, I hadn't heard anything, confirming what I'm hearing. So I was just calling to check. And she said, you're not going to hear anything. And I said, well, why? And she said, well, your local DSS are trying to figure out what's going on, but the state DSS is not planning on telling anybody what's going on. They're not planning on letting the citizens know that they're not going to get their food stamps next month. She also said that this would likely go on into December, that we will likely not get December's SNAP benefits. So that's great. That's lovely. So I'm coming to TikTok in hopes that there is an answer here. I don't know what the answer could be. I don't know what the solution could be. I don't know if is it mutual aid? Is it mutual aid? Do we all need to come together and start pooling our money and help these families like myself, like my mother, like my grandmother, who don't have the money to replace those benefits, who don't have the income to replace those benefits? What do we do? Because there are children, there are elderly, there are disabled people who do not have the money.
EBT, the SNAP benefits, ends in November. And I want to make this very clear. This is my personal opinion. You don't like it, scroll on by. SNAP EBT is paid by tax dollars. I pay for that. I haven't missed a single year in taxes since I was of age. I pay for that, and yet I can't get on it. I don't meet the requirements. Why? Because I'm single. I'm on my own. I don't have a disability. I don't have kids. So I don't meet the requirements according to my state. Okay? So this is why I say my personal opinion. If you have more than 2 kids, you should not be allowed to have EBT. Because the first time you had a kid, you went and got EBT because you couldn't afford to feed the kid. Then you had another, and you barely couldn't afford to feed the first one, and now you barely can afford the second one, so you get more on EBT. What makes you think, if you have another one, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, that's okay? Okay? It's selfish. It is selfish. For those that are freaking out right now, welcome to the party. Welcome to the club. What about all of us? What about the rest of us that have been struggling, barely getting by, while you guys get free food every single day off of my tax dollars? If you don't like it, you can scroll on by. But the truth is, my personal opinion, if you have more than 2 children, you should not be allowed on EBT. And if that bothers you, it's because it's the truth. God bless.
For those of you laughing because I'm on welfare, I just want to show you something real quick. This is my upcoming pending deposit for SNAP EBT for November. If you are laughing at me right now because you think that I'm going to suffer come November, you better think again. Know how to work the system into my favor.
Now, I don't know what state she's in. I don't know how she is able to game the system in this way, because that means she's a mom of 3. It's her. So that means they all get over $1,000 a piece to eat off of every month. 4 people. I don't know if she have a husband or a boyfriend or whatever, and they're just not working, or if she just added on extra people that she's taking care of. I don't know. But can somebody tell me, how does a person get over $4,000 worth of food stamps every single month? Let me know in the comments.
You know, people are out here scrambling, asking, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Take your butt to work. Let's get into this video.
If you are naive enough to think that the pause to SNAP benefits on November 1st isn't going to affect you because you don't receive food stamps, I want you to hear this. About 1 in 8 Americans receive SNAP benefits. In fact, in Oklahoma, where I live, that's 1 in 6 people. So about 600,000 people in my state alone, Oklahoma, receive SNAP benefits. About 1 in 4 children in the U.S. receive SNAP benefits. But you're not one of those people, so you don't care, but hang with me. When those benefits go away, just about $9 billion in grocery spending vanishes. So you've got to be thinking about not just the grocery stores being able to stay open and pay their employees, but you have to think about the entire supply chain, trucks on the road, people who provide food to these grocery stores. $9 billion. Every dollar spent in SNAP benefits adds about $1.50 to $1.80 to the economy. So cutting those benefits isn't saving that dollar, it's taking away that $1.50 to your local economy. But you don't receive SNAP benefits, you don't work for a grocery store, you don't drive a truck, you don't give a shit. But when all of those things happen, the only way to combat that is to drastically increase the price of groceries. Grocery prices are already up over 3% in 2025 alone, which is almost an entire percentage higher than the average increase in grocery prices over the last 20 years. I thought they were supposed to go down day 1 though. So even if SNAP benefits only pause for 1 month, which by the way would be detrimental to all the people I mentioned before that you don't give a shit about, it will cost the economy roughly $13 to $14 billion in profit. And you can expect your grocery prices in just that 1 month to go up at least 1%. And states will stand to lose about $300 to $500 million in sales tax revenue. So even if you do not receive SNAP benefits, you never have, you never will, you do not want these to be paused on November 1st.
So they say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamps. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio.
I'm just gonna say what everyone is thinking. I don't care that you're losing your food stamps. I don't care that you're losing your free medical. I don't care that you are losing your free housing. Now y'all are just getting a taste of what every other person is going through. I should not have to pay to feed you and your 9 children. I'll be the selfish one. My kid comes first in my eyes, not you. I'm gonna give you a prime example of how broken this freaking system is. My son was in a very, very severe motorcycle accident involving a tow truck. We were in the hospital for almost a month. As a single mom with no support, and before any of you come at me about the single mom thing, no, I didn't expect myself to be a single mother, but you know what? Shit happens. Being a single mother with no freaking support, that is a month, actually over a month of lost wages over something that was completely out of our control. I was told by case management in the hospital, hey, the only way that your city is going to offer you any type of assistance is if you have an eviction notice. The only way that you're going to get help paying your bills because of these lost wages, because of an emergent situation, is if you have a shutoff notice. This is how broken the system is. I work over 40 hours a week. And you're telling me that I'm paying into a system that I cannot benefit from? But you want to come on the internet and bitch and complain about losing your free benefits that you've probably been on for 10 plus years on a brand new phone? We are sick of it. We're done. We're sick of it. We don't feel sorry for you at all. Because now you're just getting a small taste of what all of us have been going through for years. So here's an idea. Instead of continuing to pop out children that you cannot afford, get a condom and a job. Because the average American is sick of supporting you.
It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching a video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you.
So guys, as you continue watching, we still have more clips to watch. In this video, we are exploring the growing concerns among these white Americans who are shocked to see their SNAP food stamps benefits reduced or cut entirely. What is driving these changes and how are communities reacting? So we have seen them reacting, and we are here breaking down in the analysis the latest trends, the policy shifts, and real life stories to understand the broader impact on families across America.
Right now, they said in November they cutting this SNAP program, they cutting the food stamps, and people are pissed. Now, I genuinely feel bad for the individuals who can't work and do have to collect these benefits. But for those of you that have working hands and feet that choose to stay home and collect these benefits, I don't feel bad for you. And to all of you that are talking about, I'm walking up in that store and I'm taking what I want and I'm not paying for it and I better not get touched, keep that same energy when the cops come. Keep that same energy when you're standing before the judge. Keep that same energy when you're sitting in a cell. Keep that same energy when your children have sleepless nights because their parents are sitting somewhere in a cold cell because they wanted to do something reckless. That mentality will get you nowhere. And I don't know why we're not realizing this in 2025. You can't just walk up in the store and take what you want. Nobody owes you anything. If it was really that serious to you and you really needed those benefits, you would prioritize. Getting your hair, nails, and lashes done is not a necessity. Name brand shoes and clothes are not a necessity. And let's not forget, this halt is temporary. A permanent solution to a temporary problem is not worth the risk. So go ahead, run up in them people's store and take what you want. Let's see what happens.
Y'all need to get y'all's families together and have a big family meeting about how the holidays is motherfucking canceled. Yeah, cancel all of this shit. Everything is canceled, okay? Don't go out there buying all of these gifts, all of these presents. Don't go out there buying all of this. Furthermore, you need to start cutting down on your spending and stop buying unnecessary stuff, okay? Because the only way we're going to affect these people is to hit their pockets. They don't give a damn about us, all right? They done suspended SNAP benefits for the month of November. They said, hey, states, we ain't got it. How you ain't got it? How you ain't got it? But you're sending money to other countries. You're sending money to other countries and you're funding their food, you're funding their health insurance. Meanwhile, the government is shut down about an argument about health insurance and about other things that Americans need. But you're sending my money to another country. Shut the shit down. And before y'all get in my comments trying to talk shit, shut up. Okay? Oh, she's just mad because she's not receiving her food stamps this month. Baby, I don't even receive food stamps, but I have before. I'm not mad that I'm me personally not receiving food stamps. I'm mad about the direction America's going in. I'm mad for the people that's not receiving food stamps this month and that really need it. I'm mad that they cancel food stamps on the month where everybody gets together and spends the most on food, Thanksgiving. I'm mad about that when they know people need food. People that are really struggling are going to go without food. Homeless people are going to go without food. There are people that are going to be in the month of November starving. Food banks was already packed and already full. They're going to be even more packed than ever. And as a matter of fact, if you have the means and you feel like, oh, I haven't been affected yet, go ahead and give. Instead of spending money on bullshit this year, how about you go ahead and give to your local food banks? Go give some food. Go give some time. Go give some energy and help out. Because if it's affecting one, it can affect all. We're all going to be affected by this eventually. And it's no coincidence that they canceling food stamps this month. He wants us to go out and riot so bad so he can declare martial law. Y'all should be very upset. And if y'all can't get on one accord and stop buying shit up at the very least, baby, we're already done. We're doomed. We're done. Shut it down. Only buy necessities. Yeah, holidays is canceled. Don't go out there buying your kids $1,000 worth of gifts. Sit your kids down and have a conversation. It'll be okay. Let them know. We're fighting right now, sweetie. We are fighting. Your kids will understand. Let them know you're fighting for their future, because right now it's not looking like they're going to have much of one. They'll understand. They'll get with the program. They'll adapt. They'll adjust. It'll be okay. You got to hit their pockets. You got to hit them where it hurts. They're not going to listen until you affect their money, affect their wallet. Since they want to take money out the government, and a lot of these big corporations, big businesses are the ones that's funding it. Stop spending money. Yeah, holidays is canceled. Next 4 years, stop buying shit up. They don't give a damn about us. Stop buying shit up. Baby, don't go out there buying up all that shit. Sit the fuck down. Next 4 years, we sitting the fuck. Every year I try to give.
So guys, SNAP benefits are a federal program designed to help low-income individuals and families access food. But recent policy shifts, funding adjustments, and eligibility changes are causing benefits to be reduced for certain households, sometimes unexpectedly. Many recipients who assumed they'd be receiving assistance as usual are now seeing a reduction or even a complete cutoff. This has sparked outrage and confusion, especially among communities that historically didn't rely on SNAP as heavily. So why is this happening? Well, there are a few key reasons, and first of all is because of policy changes. The federal, state, and state governments occasionally adjust SNAP eligibility requirements. These changes can affect households that just barely qualified before. We can also talk of income verification. You know, even small changes in reported income or employment can lead to cuts in benefits. Then we have budget constraints. Local and federal budgets may be tightened, meaning fewer resources are available for benefits. For many, especially those who never expected to need government assistance, losing SNAP benefits can feel like a sudden shock. Social media is filled with personal stories of frustration and disbelief, and it is important to remember that SNAP is not targeted at one group. It's meant for anyone who meets the eligibility requirements. But the reactions highlight the stigma still associated with receiving government aid, particularly among populations who may not have relied on it in the past. Understanding why benefits are reduced can help families plan and adjust. If you or someone you know is affected, reach out to your local SNAP office for guidance. They can provide information on appeals, eligibility reviews, and other resources. What do you think about these recent SNAP changes? Are they fair, or do they highlight a bigger issue in our local safety net? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your perspective. Guys, don't forget to like this video, hit the notification bell and as you subscribe, and also share the video, and also keep staying updated on social issues, policies, and real stories affecting Americans today. Thanks for watching. Of course, all credit belongs to the original creators of the video. This video is meant for educational purposes and commentary purposes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace be with you until next time.